Hi guys, hello. Hey guys, how are you? It's great to be here once again to chat and to have a good time. Hey, hey guys, how are you? How is everything? How is your afternoon? I'm so excited today. Um, for the topics Kwanzaa, you guys, I haven't shown you my new outfit. Hey, look. What do you think? So I finally got me some branded hoodies with my YouTube name on them. And yeah, what do you think? Let me know. It's very warm, it's nice. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Welcome. So today I don't have too much time to be with you guys, but I'll try my level best. Again, as usual, I'm still trying to get the hang of this live thing. And as I promised, I'm going to be shooting one new video every single day until the 24th of December, what they call Vlogmas. So you guys, I'm just showing off. Yeah, so today I won't be doing any cooking, but if you've been following my lives since I started on, was it Monday or Tuesday? I've been preparing a traditional vegetable, that is managu. And as I mentioned, the process takes 3 to 4 days. So that's what I'm warming here today. You can see it continues to shrink. Yeah, this is how it looks like today. Remember, we started the process on Monday, and hopefully to be ready for consumption on by Tuesday. Sorry, by Thursday. Today is Thursday or Friday. God, I don't even know. So, as usual, you want to add a little milk and cream every morning and evening as you warm your veggies so they get that flavor. A process in my mother tongue that is called kwogo, but I don't know what you call it in English. Somebody told me it's called fermented. So that's what is going on here. So as usual, I woke up so early in the morning. Today I started with the gym, and then I've been working the whole time since morning. I haven't had any meal. I haven't had my lunch, but I decided to order in today because I have so much work, and I ordered the worst food ever. It's junk food. So at some point, I'm sure our this live will be interrupted when the guy comes, so you'll bear with me. And so I just want to clean. Oh, this is on my screen. This is my flour, which is showing up on the screen. I think I can put it there. So I just want to clean a few dishes, and then we'll just get on as the vegetable is warming. If you've just joined me, and then we'll just go on to today's topic. So yesterday I had requested if anyone has oh, thank you, George. I'm glad. Thank you for coming online every single day. Yeah, so Mtali News had requested me to talk about blogging and article writing, and that's what I want to talk about now. Cover a few topics just before I ordered a KFC. I know it's not healthy, I should be eating, but gosh guys, I don't have time. I'm trying. I've got so many deadlines before everybody runs away for Christmas from the 15th. Yeah, so I think the question we want to answer today is blogging still relevant? Can you still make money as a blogger, especially let's say if you want to start a blog in 2020? Is that something that is worth considering? And I will say yes and no. This is take it from somebody who has been running. I have actually run 2 blogs in my life. So I had my first blog in 2000 and I think it was on 5 or on 6, and it used to be called Make a Living Freelancing when I had just started freelancing. And basically I just used to talk about working online, and at the time what is currently known as Upwork used to be called Odesk, and that's the freelancing platform I used to use. And I just used to talk about my experiences. You guys, please give this video a thumbs up. Yeah, that's why I'm wearing this hoodie. Yeah. Please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions that specifically you want me to answer as I talk. Let me know in the comments below. Yeah. And let me know what you think about my hoodie. I really love it. Like, my brand colors are black and red. So if you check like my blog, you will notice I'm actually wearing a red and black striped dress. Like, I love red is my favorite color. And I love black because I can identify with black as an African, as a black creator. Like, and I'm dark skinned, so I really love the color black. Like, black just matches every little thing. And I think like black just gives other colors their, the oomph. And also yeah, like that's, and if you know how much I love black, for my 40th birthday party, actually the theme color was black. Yeah, that's how much I love black. Anyway, on to what I was talking about. So when it comes to blogging, the answer is, it still worth it? Can you still make money with the blog? Like, if you started blogging in 2021 or let's say 2020, can you make money? And I was just giving the background that I have successfully run 2 blogs. My first blog used to be called makealivingfreelancing.com. And when I moved into full-time employment in 2014, I kind of became lazy and stopped updating it. And then the domain name expired, and then, it just changed. But I was able to transfer most of the content that I had on that channel into my current blog, which is evamtali.com. So the first question you need to ask yourself when you decide to become a blogger is, why do you want to blog? Like, what's your main purpose for blogging? So in my case, for example, the main reason I started the Evamtali blog was because, having worked online over these years and getting the opportunity to travel, I started getting a lot of questions. Eva, how do you manage to travel? How can I get an online job? Where can I work? And over time, I realized it was the same kind of questions that most people were asking. So I decided to consolidate all this information on one platform. And so I just like to, and I also felt like it was, by blogging, it was like my way of giving back to the world, paying it forward. And the advantage of having taken that approach is that even on the bad days when I wasn't able to get money from my blog, I'm just opening the window, I still felt a sense. Oh, just hang on, guys, 1 minute. I think my food is here. Hello, Barry. Umefika? Woi, pole, wacha nikuje. Sorry, guys, I'm just going to get my food. My KFC is here. Sorry. Just give me 1 minute, I'll be back. Sorry guys, I'm back. So my food just came and it's in red, black and brown, my colors. But I think we'll finish this video first. Please don't judge me. I know it's unhealthy, but I have so much work and I had to shoot this video. I haven't cooked and I'm so hungry plus, so yeah, kindly bear with me. Yeah, so as I was saying, so when you have like a purpose for why you want to start your blog channel, it helps you in terms of going on even when things are difficult. So like in my case, I had that bigger purpose. I knew I wanted a way of giving back. And so even like this year when COVID happened and my blog being a travel blog, obviously I was so impacted, but I'm still glad that I was still able to keep posting. I still kept putting videos out there because I know it was for a bigger purpose. So that's where you want to start. What's like your bigger reason for wanting to start your blog, because that's the reason that is going to keep pushing you. And then the other thing you want to look at is your topic or your niche. Like your blog can't just be about everything. It must be, you must have like a clear target market that you are looking at. So for example, in my case, I am looking at somebody who is tech savvy and is willing to learn how to make money online, work remotely and stuff like that, so that they can be able to afford the travel lifestyle. Because if you want to travel as much as, for example, I travel, you must be able to fund your travels, and also you must be able to get a job that allows you to travel or work remotely. So that's like the theme that my blog is about. So I share my travel experiences, I share different tips and hacks that have worked for me, like how to get cheap flight tickets, how to process your visa, how to increase your chances of getting that visa approved. I don't know, if you wanted to go to Lamu, what's the cheapest way to find your way there, budget hotels and stuff like that. But I also have like a money section, which I talk about how to make money online and stuff like that. So you want to make sure that the topic you choose or the niche that you choose is something you can talk about forever. Because one thing about blogging is that Google still, like Google is king, Google is queen, and Google rewards hard work. Google rewards consistency. So unlike in the past where people would just put random articles that weren't useful and rank for them, the way the Google algorithm currently works, if you put out content that is useful and people are searching for, then you start ranking for keywords, and every time somebody searches for those words, then Google is going to transfer them to your website, and that's what you want. 1 minute, I'm just checking my vegetable. Thank you, Genevieve. I see you joined us. Karibu. I'm just warming the vegetables, the traditional vegetables. I put milk and I was warming them. And today we aren't cooking because I don't have too much time. I ordered it. I'm so hungry. I haven't had my breakfast. I was working. So you'll please allow me to eat my fries as we talk. And the others we will. So this is the fries. I ordered a large. Yeah, I'm so unhealthy. Bear with me today. Anyway, so as I was saying, the way the Google algorithm functions, it rewards hard work, it rewards good content, and it just functions just like the way YouTube is designed. So once you have decided what niche you want to focus on, you also have to decide where you're going to find your content. And my suggestion usually is that focus on things that you're either already familiar with or you are willing to learn. And the reason is because if it's a topic, like I love talking about travel, I like helping people to jumpstart their online careers, I like working around how to work online, working remotely. Those are topics, like even if you woke up in the middle of my sleep, I can talk about them. So that helps you in the event that you don't, in case like you're feeling demotivated or the money is not coming in, you still don't have to work like extra hard to create content around those areas. And you can just talk about them. And with time, you start becoming an authority. And that's why you want to really niche down so that when people talk about traveling internationally on a Kenyan passport, the first person that comes to their mind is Eva. Or when they talk about making money online, you want them to think about Eva Mtali. Like you want people to know you for this one thing. And the beauty with that, again, is the moment you start creating similar content around this niche, people start recognizing you as an authority. Even Google itself starts recognizing you as an authority. And every time somebody searches for content on those lines, Google will send them your way. So this helps you in the fact when it comes to monetizing your blog. So in my case, for example, I monetize my blog in almost 5 different ways. So the number one way I monetize my blog is through Google AdSense. So if you go to the Eva Mtali channel right now, you will find a lot of advertisements. Yeah, I mean, those are the ones that keep the bills, keep the lights on. So you'll find a lot of advertisements which are on my page, and those are by Google AdSense. So every time, like I think you click on the adverts or you see them or something happens, then Google pays me. And the only way you can get paid by Google is by having people come to your website and get a chance to see those advertisements, what we call foot traffic. And you need to make sure that the content you create is organic enough that even if I didn't tell you I have a blog, if you're looking for something that I'm talking about in my blog, you'll somehow land on the Eva Mtali blog. So for example, right now, if you are looking for something about the SGR, or if you are looking for something around the topic of getting a visa from Kenya or your Kenyan passport, so stuff like that, I am almost certain first page of Google, you will find the Eva Mtali blog. So that's what you want. And so that helps you in terms of driving traffic to your website. And if you decide to monetize using Google AdSense, for example, or any other advertising network out there, then you're sure there's people to actually click on those advertisements and then you get paid. The number 2 way I personally monetize my blog, and you can too in 2021, is through affiliate links. And the way affiliate links works is that you find affiliate programs and then you provide the links on your website. And when people click on those links and make purchases, then you get paid a commission. Again, that's why you need a lot of foot traffic. So as long as you're getting foot traffic onto your blog, then you can make money. And the way to get foot traffic on your blog is to make sure you're answering questions that people are looking for. Make sure you're addressing pain points that people are dealing with. And the beauty with the having a blog that answers people's pain points is that if somebody is really struggling with an issue and you're providing the solution, then they do not have a problem paying for it. And that's what you want. So as long as your blog can answer people's questions, then they'll be willing to pay for it, and you can make money in any of these diverse ways. Another way that I make money, and which I would recommend if you want to start your blog in 2021, is through corporate. So how this happens is that it's either through brand mentions or sponsored posts or collaborations. And the reason why you want to make sure your brand or your blog works for a corporate audience is because corporates have larger budgets. So for example, if I'm just targeting like if I'm just creating content about how to make money online, then I'm more likely to find an individual coming to my website, and they can only buy so much. But if I'm talking about, for example, how to use Absa Bank credit card to get travel credit, for example, that's a topic that would be exciting for Absa Bank or Coop Bank or KCB Bank for that matter, and they may want to collaborate with me. So as you start your blog, you have to find an angle that could entice a corporate to come and work with you. So let's give another example. If I was having an HR channel, I could decide to focus on how to find a job in Kenya if you don't have connections. By the way, that's a topic that I love to talk about. If you want me to talk about this tomorrow, let me know how you can find a job if you don't have connections. I'm so happy to talk about that topic. So when I talk about how to find a job if you don't have connections, then definitely I am targeting a job seeker. But if I flipped that article on the other end and said, for example, how to make sure you hire staff that will stay with you for the long term. This is something that would be attractive to a corporate, and they might want to hire me, or I could start a course around, I don't know, for HR professionals. And so, I don't know, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, make sure your blog gives you both a personal visitor angle as well as a corporate visitor angle, because corporates, they have larger budgets, and the individuals, they give you like the foot traffic. Like, there's more human beings than organizations on the planet. So the more human beings come into your blog, it also sends a signal to Google that there's something good happening here, and they keep sending more people. So the other thing is that when you have a lot of people coming to your blog, again, that's why your content has to be really quality. It has to be good. It has to be updated. You have to be consistent. Is that you can negotiate for collaborations or sponsorships with different brands. So for me, I've been fortunate to work with mostly travel brands. So I have worked with a railway line company in South Africa. They're called Rovos Rail. I have worked with the Fly Safari Link. That's a Safari Link company. I have worked with some hotels and a couple other institutional brands. And basically, this year I have been getting a lot of brand collaboration requests, or I don't know, like guest post requests, advertising requests from SACCOs and banks. The only challenge is that they don't want to pay. Like, it's so interesting. I can write to a hotel, I can write to an airline and request for a collaboration or a paid engagement, and they're happy to do it. But all these financial institutions have been approaching me, and when I ask them to pay me to put their blog post, their whatever on my website, they suddenly vanish. They don't want to pay. And I'm like, why wouldn't a whole bank want to pay a mere Eva? Like, I am a one-woman show. Like, I am the chief everything officer of Eva Mtali. I do everything by myself. I write all my articles, shoot all my videos, pay for all my air tickets. Like, I do everything by myself, and they don't want to pay me, but they want to take advantage of my audience. So that is something which you also have to be careful about when you start your blog. You're going to start getting a lot of these requests, and most of the brands will just want to use you and your audience. And they're even going to ask you like, hey, can you put this post, mention us, and they don't want to give you money. Honey, don't fall for it, because the moment you start giving, like if I say yes to Bank X that it's okay, you can come and put your blog on my website for free, the next time Genevieve or George or whoever tries to charge them, they refuse to pay. They'll say, but if Tali just put their our guest post for free, why do you want to pay? So if you say yes to free exposure for these brands, then you're just ruining it for everybody. So, but if we all say no, then they're gonna be forced to pay. Like, I don't understand why an institution is comfortable to pay hundreds of thousands to advertise on Citizen and Nation and KTN when none of us watches those advertisements, but they won't pay me to put those advertisements on my website. Like, I don't understand. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think I'm being unfair? Do you think I should offer free advertising on my website? Let me know in the comments below, yeah? So what I'm saying is, as long as you can get foot traffic on your blog, then you can make money, but try to focus on corporates if you can, or get both corporates and individuals. The other advantage of having your own blog vis-a-vis just maybe using other platforms like you know, the same content you provide on your blog, you can still provide it like on Facebook, you can provide it on Instagram, you can provide it on TikTok and everywhere else. But when you get your own blog, the advantage is that you own all the digital assets thereon. So for example, right now I'm here shooting this video and I'm doing it live on YouTube, and it's gonna be hosted on YouTube. If for whatever reason, whatever unfortunate event, something happened, or YouTube went under, or they just decided, you know what, we don't wanna host videos anymore, then I lose all my content. But when I have it on my website, it's my website. I choose what to do with it. I keep it there as long as I want. And policies are changing every day, every night for all these free platforms. So just recently, for example, YouTube sent us a letter. They're changing their terms and conditions. So previously, you could choose if you want to have advertisements on your videos or not. But from 18th of November, you don't get to make that choice. Like YouTube, as long as you put your videos on the YouTube platform, they are going to be putting advertisements whether you like it or not. And some of the content providers will be paid when advertisements are put. Like if you're already in YouTube's partner program, then they will pay you to put their advertisements on your videos. But if you do not yet meet the requirements, that's 4,000 hours watch time and 1,000 subscribers, and you don't meet those qualifications, YouTube is still going to put advertisements on your videos, and then they will take all the money. So those are some of the changes that come up. So another change that came up recently is, before, as a YouTuber, YouTube used to pay us, if you're based in Kenya, they would send you your money through Western Union. But beginning, I think it was from May or June of this year, that's no longer an option. You have to submit your bank account, especially if you're based in Kenya. Now, here's where it gets interesting. When YouTube sends money on Western Union, if they send me 200 euros, it comes as 200 euros. Right now, YouTube sends me 200 euros to my bank account. First of all, my bank account charges me so much money. It's like almost 30 euros for every transaction. And then when I withdraw my money, they also charge me again. So like you lose out twice. And then something else that YouTube is currently changing. So in the past, YouTube used to pay us the money as an income. Beginning 18th November, it's no longer an income, it's called royalties. Now, this is where it's interesting. From an accounting perspective, when YouTube used to pay me as an income, I would just pass it off to my business as expenditure because I spent so much money. I'm using my house as a shooting studio, I'm using my time and blah, blah, blah. But now it's royalties, it's like fees. You can't expense those. The accounting treatment is a little different. So there are all those nuances that come with using other people's platforms, and that's why I still feel that there's room for making money on your blog in 2021 or any other time for that matter. So guys, I think I've talked too much. I will just welcome some reactions. What do you guys think of what I've talked about? Do you have any specific questions you want me to address? Meanwhile, I'm gonna be eating my fries as I check the comments. So I have, Kenyan News is saying, thank you for doing this every day. I'm really learning. Thank you so much. I mean, I can't do a live if there's no audience. So thank you guys for coming through in spite of my schedule that is so erratic. There's Gertrude Ochoa and Mabel Michelle. I don't know. Are you trying to tell me there's two of you? Gertrude, is that what you're saying? Welcome. I want to assume you're telling me there's two of you. Gertrude is saying nothing is free. You are using your time, communication skills, your house is an office. You need to pay bills. Yeah, and in my case, for example, I have been working online since 2000 and I think it was 4 or 5. Those are like 15 years of experience that I'm sharing online. I have been traveling since 2004. No, and two. Those are like 18 years of experience that you can't even get in a school. And somebody just wants to cash in on that. I don't think it's fair. And then there's yeah, you're selling your skills, they must pay. Yes. So, and here's the thing, like for example, in my case, I have I'm very particular in how my blog posts are, and you'll notice most of my blog posts are between 500 to 1000 words. It takes me sometimes 3 to 4 hours to write a blog post. So you can imagine if somebody wants a guest post and they want to do it for free, that's time I could be shooting a video. Oh, and something else I remembered, yeah. So if you want to start a blog, blogging is writing. And most people are like, okay, I've never written before, like I don't have the skills. Honey, you have to start from somewhere. So in my case, in 2009, I gave myself a goal that I wanted to improve my English skills. I wanted to improve my communication, my writing. So if you're new here, you probably heard me say this before. The first time I spoke English in my life, I was in class 5. I think I was maybe 10 years old. That's when I learned English for the first time. So I struggled with a lot of vocabularies and stuff like that. And so when I decided to actively pursue blogging, I gave myself a goal of 1000 words every day. So before I enter my bed at night to sleep, I have to write at least 1000 words every single day. And they have to be on any topic as long as I get to 1000 words. And that's how blogging helps me, because when I don't feel like just writing random stuff, so most of it these days is when I'm preparing my scripts for YouTube or when I'm just doing my blogs, but I make sure I do at least 1000 words every day. And what that helps with is that as you keep writing, you become better every day, every single day. So of course, I'm sure my articles of 2005 were so horrible compared to now. And the other thing about blogging is that unlike other types of writing, you get an opportunity to, you know, just write as you would speak. So for example, in my case, people who know me personally, if you read my blog and you didn't even know me, that I was the owner of that blog, you'd almost know that it's me. Like how I'm talking right now is how I write. And I'm a very fast speaker. I really try to speak slowly. So you'll notice even some of the words like run each other, which is still fine. It's a blog. You're just basically talking about stuff. And yeah, so guys, please give the video a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithms. Gertrude is saying, continue, Dada, you are beautiful. Thank you very much. Very good voice, good at PR and public skills. Thank you so much. Kenya, can I get your hood and at how much? You're serious? If you're going to wear it. I got this one there's a guy in town who made it for me for 2000 bob. Just tell me what your size is. Oh, Mabel, oh yes, your daughter. Hey, Mabel, Michelle, how are you? I'm so glad that you're joining. I'm looking forward to, I want you to start your YouTube channel and I want to be the first subscriber, yeah? You're probably young, so you have all the energy. If I'm doing it, you probably can do even better. Mabel Michelle is a tech savvy. Oh yeah, great, Mabel. Just make sure you monetize your skills, yeah? Life is too short to do things for free. How can I prepare a blog and the difference between blog and website? So, Gertrude, is this Gertrude or Mabel who asked me? Yeah, about the blog. So Gertrude, I have an entire article, I think it's almost 2000 words on my website where I take you through the step-by-step process that I personally use to start my blog, and you can do the same. And the main difference between a blog and a website, they're kind of the same thing. The only difference is that a blog can be part of a website. So for example, on my website, so Eva Mtali is a website and it has a blog. So on the Eva Mtali website, you'll find different pages, like for example, the About page. You will find my shop there, which lists the books that I sell, my Etsy shop and stuff like that. And then there's a blog. So the blog is mostly like, I think I would refer to it like a diary. It's more informal kind of compared to our website. And then most time the website is kind of static, but the blog is very dynamic. Like in my case, for example, I make sure to post at least once every week, sometimes even twice in a week, 3 times, depending. Like this week I've been my focus has been the new commuter train service in Nairobi. So if you subscribe to my blog, you must have noticed like every single day there's a new article coming up about the different train routes. And I plan, hopefully, maybe on Friday, if all goes well, I'm planning to take the train to Suswa. If anybody wants to come along, Karibu. I want to take the train to Suswa and come back. The train leaves 8:30 in the morning, I think, from the Nairobi terminus to Suswa. You get there by around 10:51, and then it comes back at 1600 hours, I think, and you're here by slightly before 7. So I want to try that train on Friday. If I'm not able to do it on Friday this week, then I might do it on Friday next week. If anybody wants to come along, I'm happy to, and I will definitely take you along on that journey as well. So yeah, so there's that. And what was I talking about? Gosh, I can't remember. When I remember, oh yeah, so that's basically the main difference. So I'm gonna leave a link here. Gertrude, you can check it out. It has all the details. If you still have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Oh, Kenyan, you're very serious. Sawa, you have my email address. Please DM me your size. So what I'm wearing is a small, and then I'll tell you where to send the money. Cash on your Friday. Oh gosh, you guys, I need help. I don't know. I am so out of touch with the dates and the months. I'm just like, oh Lord. Yeah, I need help. I have so much that I'm trying to do before the year comes to an end. But anyway, by the grace. Guys, I don't know if anybody else has any other questions, anything you want me to know. What do you guys think about tomorrow? So tomorrow I'm thinking of 2 topics, either to talk about how to get a job if you don't have connections, or we can talk about starting an Airbnb business in 2021, like during the pandemic. Those are the topics that I'm thinking of in my head. But let me know in the comments below, what would you want for us to talk about tomorrow, so I can start thinking about them. I'm so hungry, guys. What do you think we can talk about tomorrow? Yeah, so Gertrude, I actually have I have a virtual assistant. She's based out of the Philippines, but she just helps me with my side hustles. But most of the work that I have right now is around my regular day job. Like, it's so demanding, and towards the end of the year I have so many projects that I'm currently launching, so that's why it's a lot. But by next week things should have eased out a little bit. But I actually have a virtual assistant, and I don't know what I would have done without her. Like, she's really, really helpful, but mostly for the side hustles. Okay guys, if we don't have anything else, then you will allow me to log off. If something else comes up, I'm gonna leave the comment section of this video open. So yeah, I think what we've agreed generally is that, I'll get through this saying to start. Yeah, I'll try and talk about that. If it still makes sense to start an Airbnb in 2021, that's what I'll talk about tomorrow. So I think in short, what we have said when it comes to blogging, yes, it still makes sense to start a blog in 2021. Number one is because of the freedom, independence, and the autonomy it gives you. You can do what you want on your blog. You don't have to rely on other people's policies, procedures, and requirements. Like what I just mentioned with YouTube, one day you wake up, they've changed their terms and conditions, and there's really nothing you can do about it. Number two, it gives you an opportunity to build your portfolio. So let's say if today I wanted to start being a freelance writer, and somebody asked me, do you have a portfolio of writing that you do? I would simply send them to my website. I think I have like almost 300 articles on that website. And it also helps you to, if you're looking for a way to give back, personally, it's my way to give back, to pay forward to people who might want to do the kind of stuff that I've had the experience to do. And then I think it's an opportunity for you to, if you can get the traffic and focus on helping people to solve the pain points that they have, then it's definitely, when people have really suffered with an issue and you provide them a solution, they'll be happy to pay. So as long as you're solving a pain point, you're solving a problem. And then something else I almost forgot, when it comes to blogging, you must work on your SEO, that is your search engine optimization, because again, that's how you get found. Search engine optimization is basically you write based on what people are looking for. So there's different tools that you can use. You can use Google keyword tool. There's other ones like SimilarWeb and so many other SEO tools for you to search and see what are people looking for. And if the things they are looking for are things that you can provide information about, then by all means go and develop your blog around those areas. And that's what I do even for my YouTube videos. I check what people are looking for, and if they're on topics that I'm familiar with, and then I shoot videos around that and I write blog posts about that. And then also when you're up to date, so like right now I've just mentioned there's a lot of talk about the new the Kenya commuter rail service, and there's so many unanswered questions and people want to know what's happening and blah blah blah. And that's how I come in. So like the whole of this week I've been focusing on digging up as much information as I can on how to work on the commuter rail service. And as I mentioned, I even have a plan to actually take one of those trains, so that I'll be talking from a position of experience. So yes guys, I'll have to end this live here. I need to eat, and then I'm going back to my work. I know tomorrow, by next week, things will have eased out. So let me just read some of your comments, and then I'm gonna have to end this here. You can continue the conversation in the comments. So how to start build your own blog to help many youth who have been laid off. Okay, I have written an ebook, but nimeshinda to put it on Amazon to sell. So yeah, I think I saw you asked me that question. I'm not sure if I answered you. I will find time today. I'm not sure, did I respond to you? Let me know. I probably didn't, but I think you asked me on YouTube, or was it my blog? I'm gonna send you the link that you can use to upload. Kindly bear with me. My apologies. I actually saw your question and thought I answered, but I probably answered in my head. So guys, I have to go. Sorry, I didn't answer. Okay, Gertrude, I will make a point today or tomorrow latest to send you the information of how to go about it. So guys, I'm so grateful. Thank you for hanging on with me up to the very end, and I definitely look forward to meeting you on my next video. So bye guys, have a great Thursday, and we'll definitely see you tomorrow. Bye bye.